Good evening. This is Module 2, Discussion Question 1. Which theory, classical or positivist, is a better explanation of juvenile crime? If the juvenile is 10 years old, does the opinion change if the juvenile is 16? And explain. So basically, these two theories are two different philosophies, approaches towards understanding or trying to understand the motivation behind why a juvenile might commit a delinquent act. The classical approach believes that the juvenile has free will and will basically make a decision based on their own desires or whatever it is that they want. The theory goes a little deeper to suggest that children are hedonistic. The textbook uses that word. That they have their basilar desires, and if they commit a delinquent act, it's the result of that. The positivist theory, however, suggests that children are more of a product of their upbringing, that the choices, the decisions they make are more the result of what they've been exposed to and what they have maybe gone through. To me, this is sort of a nature versus nurture approach to understanding children behavior. So taking this into mind, so which theory better explains a 10-year-old versus a 16-year-old? Well, going back to earlier chapters in the book, we explored the idea that children have a diminished intellectual and cognitive capacity, certainly as compared to adults. With that in mind, it seems to me that children's capacity to understand their behavior is certainly going to be diminished, and as far as their decisions, they are not going to understand them as well as an adult would. Um, as such, I would tend to believe that the positivist approach is more applicable to both because of the diminished understanding intellectually that children have. However, it's going to apply even more so to the 10-year-old. In theory, a 16-year-old should be much more developed and have a better grasp on the decisions they make and why they make them. We see this also reflected in law, parenthetically, which is why a 16-year-old who, God forbid, commits a murder might be tried as an adult for that crime, that delinquency, whereas a 10-year-old in all likelihood would not because of their diminished ability to understand their own decisions and decision making. The reference for this was Taylor and Fritsch of 2015 Juvenile Justice Policies, Programs, and Practices. The reference is going to be in my posting. Unfortunately, I don't have a piece of paper. I'm at home. I'm not in my office right now, so I can't write it down, but I will certainly put it in the posting. Thank you.